Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crashbar figure. So what we're going to do this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. We're going to have a detailed look at him in each of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. I'm going to show you how many pieces that he's made up of, and this is mainly in case you're buying him on the secondary market and not brand new, just to make sure you're not missing any. We'll have a go at doing his Evo Fusion mode as well. And then what we can do is we can have a look at the ever increasing growing number of junkions. That's brilliant, to be fair, because obviously we only had Retgar from Generation 1. We then had Detritus, which was an e-hobby figure in the early 2000s. We then had a couple of junkions in the Real the Shield toy line, but then more recently, fantastically enough, we've of course had updated versions of Retgar. We've had a scrap heap, we've had a scrap hook, and we've got quite a few here now to do a great big junkion display, which is going to be brilliant. And I'm expecting updates of Detritus as well. So as I start to pack all these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if they can hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. Right, so this particular figure, as you can already tell, and I've got to confess, I've already quickly just had him out of the box. Main reason, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to have a bit of a play with him. Before we get him out again though, I need to thank In Demand Toys in the UK, which is the online retailer that I purchased this from. And as you can see, they got him to me nice and quickly and safely. I'm also going to hold that there because I've been told that this works if you want to scan that to read his tech specs. And before we quickly get him out, let's have a look at the beautiful artwork. So because we've got the robot mode there, there's the alternate mode on the front, there's the full robot mode there, and indeed there is the head sculpt and bust as well. We can see it's going to be 15 steps to transform him, which to be honest I've already done in a transformation process video, and that's going to be uploaded separately. We've of course got the lovely artwork there for Evolution on the one side. Now when I take him out, I've only had the figure out of the box, but it also looks like he comes with an abundance of accessories as well, so we can all have a look at that. So the only difference is that I've just took all the ropes that were hanging him in, or big thick string, and the first impressions of this guy I'm going to do in a second, but as you can see, he looks relatively small compared to the rest. This feels really heavy, and as you can see, there are indeed the rest of his accessories. So let's have a look what there is in here, because as I say, I'm not too sure myself. Main reason for that is anybody who's watched my channel for a long time, when it comes to doing the reviews, these are genuine first impressions. I've not seen anybody else's reviews. I've obviously seen pictures on the internet, and I saw the reveals from Hasbro on their own videos, but with regards to reviews, I've actually not seen any. So when I get the chance to pick this figure up, which I have, all my first impressions of him and thoughts of him are exactly that, genuine. So right, let's have a look at him. And as I said, I've had him a quick look out of the box, but as soon as I saw him I thought, yeah, this guy is definitely small. However, he looks brilliant. They've got all this color scheme matching with him perfect. I'm just seeing if that's correct. I can't tell. I think it is. The head sculpt is brilliant if it is only small. Look at all these details here on the front. These have got individually grooves in them, so this is actual mold detail, not just painting. We've got all these spikes, and these are actually hard for a change. Usually the spikes on these figures are quite soft. They are hard. We've got articulation at the shoulders, out to the side, the arms as well. I'm just wondering if that'll pop off. Yep, it will as well. The arms will come out like so. I don't know if the head will. I don't want to pop it off, but you can see that's on a mushroom peg, or pretty much like ball and socket. It's a full articulation there. We've got a waist swivel. The legs, you can see, will go out to the side, to the front. We've got a knee bend, tilt. We've got a bicep bend. It's like a double bicep bend, is it? Let's have a look. Near enough. No, it'll fold all the way back over on itself, and as you can see by the feet, ankle tilt and rock, the absolute works. To be fair, loads of things that you can do with him. So with regards to pieces, let's have a look at this. So we've got these two parts here, which look like they're going to be the sides of the bike and the back of it, which we'll have a look at pointed on as well in a minute. And it looks like these are his actual weapons. Yep, they look like they are to me. So let's have a look and see if we can recreate that picture there. So looking at the back, there's some holes on the cutout. So it looks like to me these are going to go here, and it looks like these are going to go in his hands. Now, of course, don't forget the beauty of these particular figures are that you can put them up any way you want. You can pull them apart, you can build them up. There's loads of things you can do. I think I've got this right. I'm just basically trying to copy that picture, and it is going to fit just over the forearm like so. That kind of reminds me of like the missile launcher in Commando, but it's not really, and I suppose there's a few holes in there, but there you go. That's exactly what it looks like there. I thought there was going to be quite a few more pieces, to be fair, but obviously there wasn't. So going by that picture, yes, we can pop a leg off. The rest of this doesn't come off, so by the looks of it, don't try to pull it off. So we've got one leg. Of course, we've got the other leg. We've then got the arms that will come out of there. We already know that this is an accessory. The arm's going to come out of there. We already know that's an accessory. And indeed, we've got the back pieces, and this is the torso. You could probably pop the head off, but you wouldn't really want to be honest. Right, in fact, what I might do, something completely different for this video, is I might just build him back up into the bike all in one take, because I have uploaded the transformation process separately anyway. So in fact, I think I'm going to have a go at that. But just very quickly, if you're buying this on the secondary market, not brand new, torso, 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 grey attachments, and indeed 2 what colour is it? Peachy salmon, not 100% sure. It's just off orange. Right, let's have a go at building up the bike then. So I'm going to press the head down. I'm going to have to attach the arm so I know what I'm doing. But I'm going to turn the fist around to face the opposite way, fold this back, and that's going to grip over that spike. Push this in here, and then open this up. As you open this up, this will come round, that tab will fit in there like so. We're then going to do the same with this. We're going to turn the fist around. I'm also going to add, I hope this works because I've never done this before. That's the wrong orientation straight away. I'm going to fold this over and attach that. Same principle on this side now. Attach that back in there and then fold it over. So this is the parts forming way to transform him. The way to transform him without parts forming him, as I say, that's going to be in a separate video. That's fit. Yeah, they've just about squished in there. There you go. You've heard that they've clicked into place. I don't think I've got to worry about the turning over now. Maybe not, we'll see. But there's the torso with the arms attached. Right, I'm going to have to look at the picture, but let's have a look at this. What I do know is this needs to attach into this front part. So this is the front wheel. I'm going to bring these parts of the handlebars here out, and I'm going to twist it over, and then I'm going to lift the front wheel underneath the mudguard like so. So what this means I can do is I'm going to turn this around like so. Is that the right way? It looks like it is. And I'm going to attach this over there, and I'm going to cascade this over on top of it like so, so I can slot that into there. There we go. There's pretty much the front of the bike. And the back, again, what we're looking at doing is lifting this out, bringing the wheel out, and then I'm going to attach this, and I'm going to cascade this over on itself. That hasn't worked. I need it to bend back in. So what I'm trying to do is bend that back over and in, and indeed there is, wow, yeah, I've done it that way around. I sound surprised because I haven't done it before. There is the alternate mode, and it is quite small. So let's have a look how they've attached all these bits on, because I haven't got a clue with this. I'm not going to fit, but I'm not got a clue at all. Let's have a look. So that's going to go, I might have to have a look at the instructions. I don't really want to, but I think I might have to have a look at how these attach. Okay, so I've quickly just checked the instructions, and it is really quite simple, to be honest, and it is in the instructions. So all we're going to do, we're going to look to the front here where the fists are. We're going to take these and we're going to pop these into the fists like so. If you put it so it looks like they're going to join together, so what it basically looks like is it's all one piece, and then this can obviously be used as a sort of a stand as well. But what then you need to do is you need to just very simply just rotate this around to the side, and you can see you've got 2 little notches where this will slot into as well. So once that's in, Here we go, it'll click into position like so, which will also just reinforce it, holding it all together. And I did guess right with these as well, so this will just go on top in there. In fact, I've gone the wrong way around and put it upside down straight away. It's that side into this hole here. So you can see that it really does exactly that. It joins it all together and it just reinforces it. And it also then gives you the opportunity to put the other junkions on, the ones who are quite a bit bigger and indeed weigh quite a bit more. Now this looks like it's just slightly out of alignment, but it could be, as I say, because it's a brand new toy and I've not had a go at this just yet. I'm just making sure, saying that, because it looks like, yeah, I had it the wrong way around. Now if you're wondering why I kept that in the video, the reason why, if ever I make a mistake, I always keep it in because it gives you guys the opportunity as well just to see how simple it is to be corrected. And there you go, you can see it does, it holds it all together much more sturdy. To be honest, that's, yeah, exactly that. It's loads better and it feels that bit more weighty. And although they're completely out of scale, and my answer to that is, of course, they're junkions. They can build everybody as big as they want to be, so there's no point putting Retgar on because he's going to be too big. You can just about get Scrap Hook on. He'll be able to ride that if you wanted to. Retgar could probably use it like a roller skate, but yeah, you can pop Scrap Hook on. Funnily enough, talking about Scrap Hook, I'm going to do that Evo Fusion in a separate video because what I want to do is I wanted to be able to build a few things up as well. But with this video, I just want to concentrate on Crashbar himself. So yeah, all it would be doing is literally disconnecting these again. And exactly what you saw me doing with the parts when I pulled it all apart, it's just a case of pulling this off and attaching it. You can see attaching them either side to the front of Scrap Hook there. But for now and for this video, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to concentrate, as I say, on him. And to be honest, with these and the fact that I've seen this and had a go at doing it, I think I'm even more impressed with it. It just works. I know some people will call it parts forming, but for me, I don't mind it. It definitely adds to the overall aesthetic. It definitely works. They all fit together. It's not detrimental to it in any way, and exactly that it does. It makes it much more rigid. And I've said this before, and this is going to be the last part I'm going to say in this particular segment. I'm pretty much adamant that's going to be a foot. It's got to be, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Although they've not officially said it's going to be a combiner, that's a foot and a leg, surely. It's got to be, especially because you can take this off there and then attach whatever you want to in the top of that. It's got to be a foot. Let's see what Bot Bender can find out as well. He's another great guy on Instagram if you want to check him out. But I'm definitely going to leave this part of the segment at this, and I'm going to come back now. I'm just going to click that back under there for the final time. He's going to be back in his robot mode and we can do some comparison ideas. Okay then, back for the final time with him in his robot mode, and once again, quick apologies for no transformation process on that particular part. Again, there is a video separately uploaded and it shows you how to transform to and from in both modes without doing the parts forming and pulling apart bits. So that's, interestingly enough, in its own way. So for now, let's attach all these bits to the back and have him looking exactly how I'm going to be displaying him, which is pretty much the same as what he is on the back of the box. These are great. These are going to be so much fun once they've got even more of them. Hopefully they just keep bringing them all out. I'm not too sure which way to display this, in all honesty, or indeed how to put it on him. I'm thinking, because you've got these holes in the shoulder, and as I mentioned in the first part, they kind of remind me of the missile launchers that Arnie had in Commando, that it's sort of, I think it works, to be fair. I think that could actually look all right. Maybe not that one, he comes too far forward. So if I went to this one, you can, yeah, I like the look of that, to be fair. It's probably been done before, but I've not seen it. I think I'm actually genuinely gonna leave it like that, to be honest. But again, you look at all the extra ports, two there, two on that side, no, just the one on that side. You could of course take these out. I wonder if you could perhaps use these as a sort of gun-ish thing, maybe, if you wanted to. I suppose so. Looks a bit odd, but it would work. And then of course you can attach things all to these as well. Again, this is why I like these. I like toys that are fun. I like toys that you can do things with. They're not just nice and simple. I need to turn the fists around. That's what I need to do. And of course, because it's all 5mm, you can use anybody's accessories if you did want to. In fact, I'm pretty sure saying that, I can take Retgar's axe and yep, there you go. He can wield that, no problem whatsoever. Because it's randomly lying around, I can give him Ransack's thing, and that again works. And funnily enough, with the colour scheme, it looks really, really good. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's bring in, just for now then, so I'm going to say, yeah, let's do the original ones again. So let's get original 86 Retgar, which you'll be surprised is huge. If I wanted to, I could put his gun in there as well. And then, as I say, this is an eHobby exclusive. It's just a redeco of the original Generation 1 Hound, and he's tiny as well. And that is Detritus, and that is who I'm expecting to see very soon as well. Right, so let's move these guys out of the way. In fact, let's keep them here. Let's just put them at the back because they're tall. And as I say, then we've got Reveal the Shield. It's not the same figure because this is a brand new character, which I think is excellent. In fact, he's covered in Retgar. Let's put him there. Let's move these totally out of the way for a second, because what I do want to do is bring in what I would class as the new ones, the new junkions, which of course they are. These have all been released in the last sort of few years, and I'm sure you'll agree we are starting to get a really good looking team. We've had the Wreckers. It's now time we got some, exactly what we've got there, some Junkion love. They look very, very good. He just about goes in, but the colour scheme is slightly off. That's the best thing about all these, the unified colour scheme. You can tell that they are all part of a team. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this video. As I say, I'm going to do another one separately where I'm going to be combining him with him and other things, just with many ideas. I didn't want to take too much focus off Scraphook by himself, so I think I've done him some justice. I hope I have anyway. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. One very, very quick, in fact I don't need to do it, I can anyway, was just do some comparisons with some figures from exactly the same toy line. So there is Shrapnel. Again, you can see he is quite a small deluxe figure. There is Twincast, who's quite a bit bigger, and indeed if we go and grab a core class figure, where's Nemesis gone? There he's gone. That gives you an idea of this size comparisons in the particular toy line that they are all part of. But there you go. That's definitely where I'm going to wrap this up. Let me know what you think of him in the comments, guys. Take care. Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class, not Crass. Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crashbar figure. So we're going to do this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. And then I'm going to have a look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. I'll pull him all into all of his pieces just to show you how many there are in case you're buying this in the secondary market and you want to know how many parts there are. I'll have a quick go at doing his Evo Fusion mode, which looks, oh, it sounds awful.